Bassoon here. This is my first video, and I'm going to do it on bassoon lessons. I'm in no way qualified as a professional, but as I'm practicing, I thought, hey, what the heck? Let me record my practice sessions, and you can practice with me. So let's get into it. The book I'm using is Rubank. I'm starting with elements. I will go from elementary, then to my intermediate and advanced, and then we'll go on from there. From now, I'll start with the beginning. So, we'll note and we'll rest study. I'm gonna go through these at a rather simple pace, about 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just gonna go through a page, take a break, tell you what's going on, and we'll start again. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going on to the melody. I'll try and keep the same generic tempo. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And there, with the melody done, lesson 1 is complete. We'll go on to the second lesson. I'll go through the half note and half note study, keeping the same tempo, and I'll stop in between once the section changes. Like here's half notes and half rest, and before I forget, the first lesson, that was the first essential notes, F, E, D, and C. Now for this next section, it looks like we're staying with the 4 essentials, F, E, D, and C. And towards the end of the lesson, we'll get into some of the lower notes. So, here is the first section. 1, 2, 3. Now we're doing a counting study, and that is incorporating half notes and half rest. Should be a rather simple study. 1, 2, 3. Now we're on to melody. For melody, same thing. Just from the overview, I can see it's still the first 4 essential notes, but it is all half notes and half rests. So again, 1, 2, 3. And like that, melody's done. Now the new notes. New notes, you're going to have B natural, you're going to have A, and G. So those are used with my right hand on the bottom, B, A, G. 1, 2, 3. of trouble. I'm gonna work on some reeds after this. Could also have some liquid. I'll be checking that later. Next, for the final part of this lesson, we have the chord study. So, let's get onto the chord study. 1, 2, 3. Lesson 3, which introduces quarter notes. So, the first part of this lesson is actually broken up into 2 parts. I'll play the top and then the bottom. The bottom is a variation of the top. So, 1, 2, Now for the melody. 1, 2. It's getting me in trouble. Okay. And now for the technical study, which is just a lot more chord notes. 1, 2. I'm purposefully leaving out the A's since right now I'm having trouble. They should be fixed by the next time I do a practice. So now, going on to the rhythmic study, which is a combination of quarter notes and quarter bursts. So, 1, 2, 3. And finally, the scale study. Scale, by the way, for this section is C major, all naturals. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Forgot to mention the addition of G natural. It's a half-fold fingering, and you don't officially learn it in this lesson, but you will learn it in the next lesson. Okay, so this will probably be the last lesson I'll do today. It'll actually be good practice to see if it's just my lower register A that's causing me trouble. If that's the case, I might have to look at the pad. But if it's also my high A, I might have to look and see if it's a reed or if it's just an omniture. I haven't played Bassoon for a few months, so the omniture, it's slowly coming back to me, but that's why I'm starting at a lower level, just so that I can regain those muscles, because it's not like stopping riding a bike and getting back on. It takes a lot of work to rebuild those muscles. For the omniture, close knit, it depends on your reeds. I know I have to work on my reeds, and then of course the condition of the instrument. So we'll finish off today with lesson 4 in the Rubank elementary book, and it looks like it's focusing a lot on C major and bringing in a lot of other stuff. We'll learn some octaves and even get down to our lower octave F, it looks like. So let's jump in. 1, 2, 3. So it does look like it's only my lowercase a, because I can play my higher A. And it's in tune. Real quick, let me just check. Yeah, and that's causing me some trouble. So there we go. Now I can play my A. Alrighty, so okay, so I'll jump into the octave study now. I can play my A. Alright, octave study. 1, 2, 3. My G's don't completely sound right. Could just be the reed. I'm coming out white, a bit flat. Something I'll have to investigate later. But for now, we'll just finish this lesson. So, onto the C major chord. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I know I said we're gonna move on. Want to check something something just real quick. Aha. Keys. My G is coming out as an F. When that's the case, I gotta look at sticky keys or leaky pads. I'll do that after this is over. Now we'll trudge on. C major scale comes in two parts. I'll do top, then bottom. 1, 2, 'It was sticky. There. I'm gonna redo that only because it sounded way off. So, yeah, my bottom pad down here, I know you can't see it, but the very bottom pad that triggers the F is sticking to the hole. Best way to fix that, take some sandpaper and leave it there. It'll absorb that moisture right away. I'm going to do the C major scale again. It should sound better now that there's a differentiation between F and G. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Much better. And that makes me wonder now. I have an A. Okay. Sorry. That was a huge sidetrack. Now we'll be moving on to number 4, which is a variation of the C major scale. 1, 2, 3. So I had a scale, a 1-octave scale, and then I had a little C major arpeggio, and then the octaves. Yeah, that was nice. Let's go into melody. 1, 2, 3. the last part of this lesson, and yeah, we'll see how we do. Okay, so I'll take it about 1, 2, 3, 4. So a little bit slower than what we have been doing, but knowing the melody, this works out perfectly. So 1, 2, 3. You're great. With that, I'll leave it off. I know it wasn't the best practice, but getting back in, we figured out a problem, played some lessons, made some progress. We'll just plan on for next lesson for it to be even better, something we learned. If something doesn't sound right, investigate the instrument. Alright, see you later.